Hello everyone, welcome to our third Toonocalypse diary. We have some good news today. We've had our third and final actor cast, so we now have a full crew and a full cast. We'd like to welcome Matt Martin on board, who will play the character of Michael.
Hi, I'm Matt Martin. I'm playing the role of Michael in Toonocalypse. I heard about the project about a month ago. Siggy and Owen were looking for a Michael, and I was recommended by somebody I'd worked with in the past. Loved the script, and I've always wanted the opportunity to do a Who Framed Roger Rabbit-esque film ever since I watched it when I was 3 or 4. It's one of my first favourite films, and get to go back up to Edinburgh for a couple of days, which will be a blast from the past after the Edinburgh Fringe, but this time not quite stressful, I hope. But yeah, looking forward to it. Hi to anyone who's not met me before, and yeah, watch this space.
So we got the results back for our poster poll, and we've got the pictures of it here, but it's basically number 5 absolutely stormed everything else. So that poster, which is probably on the screen now, and poster number 1, which looks like this awesome zombie apocalypse film, those are the two which will be made into posters.
The ones on the poll were just kind of concepts. It's quite well worked quite far through, but they're not the final versions, so we're going to post the actual ones later, and then they'll be sent out to people. For those of you that voted for the 3 that weren't picked in the top 2, they are still going to be available as postcards in our postcard selection, which is, I think it's almost ready to go actually. I think we've got 5 or 6 designs that we'll be sending out to pledgers pretty soon. And the final thing we wanted to actually talk about today, and the main thing we're going to look at in the video, is the producer Siggy and I think this is mentioned in our Kickstarter video, we actually shot a version, the very original version, that's kind of on the fly, making it up as we went along, about 4 or 5 years ago now. And I've been looking through the old footage of it, and I thought it'd be interesting to show you kind of what we came up with then and how much things hopefully have changed. And just show you kind of what was there. So it's a very different story, and you won't get a very good idea of it. This is mainly just shots that were worked through and test shots to show a bit of the process. And I'm going to compare it to the plane crash test and the mug interaction test that we did, and the opening shots as well, just to show you the difference between the previous stuff and the new stuff. These are early animation and compositing tests. Motion tracking was done using planar tracking. For most of Toonocalypse we will be using far more accurate 3D camera tracking techniques. The original film was shot on a standard definition 4x3 handycam, leading to grainy, low quality footage. While an amateur look is something we want throughout the film, Toonocalypse will be shot on an HD 16:9 format, giving us a much higher quality final film. Original spaceship and landscape designs were rushed and poorly executed. With the development work we're doing on Toonocalypse, coupled with a much better understanding of compositing and VFX, the ships, plants and aliens will look more realistic and better integrated into the scenes. This shot shows an early attempt at an explosion. In the new version of Toonocalypse, more experience and resource means we can make much more dynamic, detailed, realistic destruction effects, as this breakdown of a plane crash test shot illustrates. The mug interaction test shot from the Toonocalypse pitch shows how we can have the characters interacting with real objects in the live action scene, something that we were not able to do in the original. This shot from the original shows producer Siggy transforming into a toon. While this is something that happens to characters in Toonocalypse, we're currently developing ways to get a much more exciting look out of the process. We will see you next month, and obviously stay tuned and keep in touch with Facebook and the Kickstarter, and you'll hear all our updates as they come. Bye!